Shalom, shalom, HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. The honors of the elders and apostles of great MILLSTONE to teach them well. Peace and salutations be to the hopeful elect. And Brother Tazam Gabar coming at you from the prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. All right, this lesson is going to be going into Sweden. Okay, in Sweden they're having uproars and riots like crazy, man. Okay, people are coming to the country and just destroying shit. All right, so we're going to touch on that. Because this goes to show you that we are in the beginning of sorrows, man. You also got the war between Israel and Hamas. Okay, war is going on all in the Middle East. All right. First, I'm gonna grab this to show you that this scripture does not lie. The scripture don't lie, man. But this scripture here is showing you the time we're in. Revelation 16:12 says, "And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates." Now you heard about the great river Euphrates drying up. Okay, it's supposed to be a great river. Scripture called it a great river. Okay, but it's drying up, and people are starting to wonder, oh shit, this might have been real. And now you got all these people breaking out in war, breaking out fighting over there in the Middle East. It says, "And the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared." And those are the kings of the east over there scrapping right now, man. Okay, and then you got Babylon getting riled up, saying U.S. might start sending troops over there if Hezbollah does something or some shit, man. Russia saying they gonna send troops over there if U.S. does something. Okay, everybody on edge right now, and everybody got their finger on that button, on that red button, you know, sweating. All right, because they know once the red button gets fired off, all red buttons gonna get fired off. It's gonna be the end of the fucking world, man. These people knew what they done when they created these. These things weren't created to tuck you in at bed at night. Okay, they were created to tuck you in the grave, man. Okay, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. All right, so what are they beginning prepared for? Prepared for war. Okay, the final war. This ain't gonna be any ordinary war. It's gonna be the final war, man. All right. They're sending in all the ground troops. You got these other countries doing drafts. Okay. They're sending in all the ground troops. And you don't really hear too much about Ukraine and Russia no more, man. Okay. Ukraine been done and dealt with. All right. But that was fucking all the propaganda around it was to keep you distracted from your fucking cousin Ray Ray dropping dead on the floor, man. Seizing up and shit. All right. What's the next problem? What's the next distraction, you know? But here it is. You got these other countries. I got people hitting me up from the other side of the world talking about, are you pro-Palestine or pro-Israel? When somebody asks if you pro-Palestine or pro this or pro that, it's because they're over there getting their ass beat. All right? You got videos coming out of what they're doing to these people, and these people are getting people are literally getting dropped, man. I was actually watching a video today. Some man was a Palestinian soldier or whatever was running through this house, this abandoned house, and Israeli soldier was outside in the back shooting. They were having like a war in the neighborhood or whatever, man. And he tried to get by. The dude popped his ass. He dropped his camera. Now you see was the blood dropping on the camera, man. Okay, dude was gone. He was out of there. But these people are recording these things and showing the world, so the world knows what's going on. And they're trying to use this as evidence to see who's the bad guy. And both of them as the bad guy, trotting down on the land that's not theirs, fighting for a land that's not even theirs, man. Okay, the Lord gonna redeem us, man. The Lord gonna, well, the scriptures say, YAHAWASHI coming back, you know, to rule out the controversy of Israel. Okay, that goes to show you that the Lord gonna tell them who's that land truly belong to. Because it don't belong to the fucking Palestinians. It don't belong to the so-called Israelis, the Arabs, none of that shit, man. Luke tells you that Jerusalem going to be trodden down on the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled, man. Okay, so that time is not yet. So they're still over there, and they're fighting over a land that just doesn't belong to them. But when the Lord pulls up, all hell and our word are going to break loose, man. Okay. This is the book of, matter of fact, I'm going to grab Esdras. in the book of 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse 2. Matter of fact, verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time. And we seeing part of those signs pass. We seeing a lot of those signs pass, man. It says that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, so the Lord is beginning to visit the world which he made, man. It's the very same time. That's why when we got the prophesying, we say, this world, your world is going to end in this lifetime. If you watching these fucking news articles, NASA, and these damn Edomites, space stations and shit, SpaceX, and they all be telling you, oh, we got another 70 billion, the earth has another 70 billion years before it can just, turn over. Another 7 billion years before the earth is destroyed, or 7 million, whatever, man. They're just trying to tell you that it's not in this lifetime. They're trying to avoid telling you that it's in this lifetime, which it is in this lifetime. There ain't no way around that. The Lord gonna pull up, because he said he coming. Okay. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and we've been seeing many earthquakes, and a lot of people are dying in these earthquakes. These are biblical earthquakes, man. These are biblical proportion earthquakes. It says, and uproars of the people in the world, which we're seeing right now in the Middle East. All over the world there's uproars. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay, so the Lord spake that these days were going to come. When you see the world fighting against each other, all the nations fighting against each other, everybody in suspicion of one another, okay? Everything getting intense. The Lord spake of these things from the beginning. It says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. Okay, like a beginning, you think of the beginning of a person's life. It's in a wonder and a powerful work. Okay, to bring another person, to birth another person is powerful. To be able to grow another person inside of your womb is powerful. For a man to carry trillions of persons in his two little organs down there, man, that's powerful. A man and a woman to come together and conceive child is a wonderful and powerful work. For the bones to grow in the womb is a wonderful and powerful work. All right, but then for that same person, to begin dying of old age, to start to wrinkle and the bones begin to become frail, the joints begin to wear down. Okay, that's an ending and a sign and effect. Those are endings and signs and effects, man. Those are the signs that life is coming to an end. It's the same thing with this world, man, which is Esau's kingdom, Esau's rulership. His rulership is coming to an end, and you're seeing the signs and effects of that coming to an end, man. Okay.
All you got? All right,
And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. So you're going to have to be able to be saved by your faith and by your works, man. It says whereby ye have believed. So you're going to have to believe to get out of here, man. All right. But you got people frantic running around in circles like chickens with their heads cut off. Okay. Freaking out, flipping out because they don't believe. They see these things take place, and they don't believe that they can be delivered from it. Why? Because their works are evil. Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land, and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So it was ordained and predestined to happen this way from the beginning, man. Okay, ain't nothing you can say or do about it. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, starting at verse 6 says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So don't be troubled, because these things are going to happen, but the end has not come yet. It says, for nation shall rise against nation. These are more things that are going to happen in the end. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Diverse just goes into, different, multiple places, all these different places. Okay, it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. So these are the beginning. This is the beginning of the end, man. Shit ain't really started getting bad yet. You're just seeing the beginning of it. It says, Israel Hamas war. Breaking news. Israel Hamas war. Summit between Jordan, U.S., Egypt, and Palestinian leaders canceled on eve of Biden's Middle East visit. So supposedly Biden's supposed to be visiting there tomorrow. Okay, but the summit they're supposed to be having was canceled, today. All right, that means these nations, other plans to and talks of peace shall not prevail, man. Matter of fact, let me grab this for. In the book of Slovakia. This ain't the one. All right. It says, I believe in the book of Daniel. In the book of Daniel, it says, Daniel chapter 11, verse 27, and both these kings' hearts shall be to do mischief, and they shall speak lies at one table, but it shall not prosper, for yet the end shall be at the time appointed. Now let's see if we can grab a different version. It says, in the Berean Study Bible, and the two kings with their hearts bent on evil will speak lies at the same table, like talks of peace, a bright future, this and that. Okay, it says, but to no avail, for still the end will come at the appointed time. Okay, for still the end will come at the appointed time. So to no avail, man. These summits they having and shit, these meetings they having, it's to no avail, because the end's still gonna come at the appointed time. All right, they're not going to be able to postpone it, to delay it, or to make it come any sooner. It's gonna come at the time that it was destined to come at, like Habakkuk 2 and 3 tells you. Okay, it's for an appointed time. All right. But I truly possess one, edifying to you, occupant our worthless in the truth and sincerity. So next time, I give all glory, honor, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, and QADASH. Shalom.